Hello Cancer, and welcome to your Triple Cross reading with me for the month of June 2017. You can use this reading for your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign. Some months you might resonate more with your moon sign over your sun sign or your rising sign. So please do check those videos out for more clarity at this time. Please keep in mind that these are general readings, so it will chime with some and not with some others. But with that said, let's begin your reading. Now down the center, we have the Empress, the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. So this was the crossing card, but it's a supporting card in this case. So you start the month feeling really good about yourself with wonderful stability and abundance. Pentacles in the tarot represent anything that we value. So the things that are of worth to us could be money, they could be time, and they could also be trust, because trust is also very valuable. Now, your expression, your verbal expression is definitely highlighted at the start of the month, and is a good time to finish up or wrap up projects. I say projects because I see an Ace of Wands and the Empress here. So there's something that's concluding so that something new can take its place and can begin and flourish. Tens in the tarot represent completions. So there is something here that is completing, but there's a beautiful new opportunity here for you to be creative when it comes to your work front and your ideas. So very lovely start to your month. Now, in your root position, we have the Moon card, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Swords. So there could be a bit of anxiety surrounding choosing between two things. Typically it's two things, but the options could be multiple. Now what the cards are suggesting is that you use your intuition in order to make this choice. When you have the Page here of Cups, which pages of I should say the Suit of Cups represents those with the element of water, and you are a water sign, so this is a representation of you. And coupled with the Moon, which is also symbolic of water, we have a double whammy of intuition happening. So if you are in between two things or options or not knowing what to do, trust your gut. What does your intuition say? And go with that. Now, if you are single, you could be having two options, two very good options when it comes to love. Or if you are coupled, then you could be feeling really in sync with your partner. And that is also a beautiful thing. Now, in your past, your recent past, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the High Priestess. So you have been working really hard to find the balance in your life. You have two twos here, and twos represent duality, because you see two twos like that, and partnerships. Now, because we also have the Wheel of Fortune here, the wheel turns and turns and turns, we also have the Two of Pentacles, which is also something that is representative of things going in cycles. However, this is a cycle that hasn't yet closed because it hasn't gone to an 8. However, it does represent a cycle, things that go up and then they go down, and then they go up and then they go down. So the universe and life at this time is trying to make you see what these cycles are so that you can fully grasp with this beautiful high priestess and all of her wisdom to understand the cycles of the past. And what these have brought forth in your life are not only experience, but the wisdom, like I was saying, and it has opened up new and interesting possibilities within your life. You have a real duality within you that lets you see two sides of the coin. So two sides of a situation is always a beautiful thing to have. So you could see the black and the white. So there's a little bit of a gray area. That's a wonderful thing. Now, crowning your reading, we have the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords. So there's something in your life, Cancer, that's causing you stress and mental anguish to a degree. I say to a degree because these cards are heavy mental cards. And what I would really, really encourage you not to do this month is to overthink things through. Use instead this beautiful intuition that is grounding and rooting your reading, and therefore can ground and root you. So get in the grounds, literally plant your feet on the ground, and let your heart lead the way. The answers are not going to come in the mind this month. So, having the Moon card come at a time where you're really, really overthinking things through is wonderful. You have the inner wisdom, like the High Priestess does here as well. I mean, these are just such intuitive cards. So whatever presses on your mind, rely on your inner wisdom, on your intuition in order to see it through. Intuition is truly a focal point for your sign this month. Now, in your future position here, we have the Death card, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles. So during the half of the month, it is a really good time to abandon everything in your life that doesn't add to your life. If it doesn't add and it just subtract, remove it. Who is it that's subtracting from your life, Cancer? You know the answer. Now, if this is about money and finances, because it very well could be, as Pentacles can also represent finances, and this is a general reading, so I will give you all the options that I see here. In order to feel abundant in your future, make sure that you are also giving in order to receive. So if you're feeling lack currently, make sure to give of your time, give of your effort, and give something small. Acts of charity don't need to be grand. For example, you could have a t-shirt you no longer wear. You could donate that. The universe will see that even though you are perhaps lacking in stability, when you can give, even when you aren't in a position to give a lot, when you give a little bit, you open up space in your life to receive. And the universe will see. So make sure to practice acts of kindness with yourself and with others as well. Now, and also I just want to say, please, when you see the death card in a reading, I know it looks negative, it looks dark, but anything that is poised to leave our lives is going to be replaced by something better, by something that actually provides us with stability, because fives also represent instability in our lives. So this instability is going to be removed for something better, something equal, because that's what the 6 represents. It wants equality. It wants that natural, what you give, I receive. So it's just about balancing. There's a theme of balancing as well in your reading. Now, in your ego position, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Lover's card, and the 2 of Wands. So there's definitely a major decision that you can no longer postpone, because we saw a decision and a bit of a hesitation here in the root. And if this is something that you must choose or you must decide upon, please don't pussyfoot around. Don't walk forwards and backwards with it. Don't overthink it. Just decide. Act swiftly. Act with whatever it is that brings you the most passion and balance in your life, because that's what the 2s represent. And make sure that you are the one that's choosing, so that you can take control of this decision. And so somebody else won't choose for you, or life and the angels and the universe will have to then choose for you if you are unable to come to a decision. But I know that you can, because you have such wonderful cards denoting intuition here. So whatever it is that truly opens up your heart, that you're passionate about, and that feels right, go with your gut. Go with your gut on this one. Now, in your environment, we have the Temperance card, the 9 of Wands, and the 6 of Cups. So there's nostalgia here for the past. And it is very possible that you might be dealing with someone from the past, and perhaps you're meeting now. In the past, it could be in childhood, it could be a few years ago, months ago, or it could also be a past life. And whatever it was that happened between you, now is a good time to heal any pain, any wounds. However, that can only be achieved if there is no sense of defensiveness between you. And it's normal and natural that when someone hurts us, that we put defenses so that we don't feel that pain again. But the promise of the Temperance card here is that you can heal things if you decide to go down that road. Now, if you are worried about finances, and that's what this defensive stance is about, which is something that we saw here, could be about finances, the cards are suggesting that you have patience and to not forget to ask for a helping hand from those you care about. And this could be in the form of a wonderful family member or a wonderful friend. Also, the 6s here are reminders of keeping in with that theme of charity and of balance. Okay, so now in your hopes and fears area, we have the King of Wands, the 4 of Swords, and the 9 of Cups. So you truly wish to feel good and to recover any energy that you may have felt was lacking, especially if you have put in a lot of mental energy in, like we saw in your crowning position here. Try to recover your energies with doing what it is you love the most. And if you want to recharge and reboot, it would be really lovely for you to just sit and bask in the sunlight, honestly. That's something the King of Wands would do. He would also go in nature and feel recharged, or honestly, take a nap. That's also recommended here with the Four of Swords, to take some rest and make sure that you keep an open heart and do what it is makes you happy and what truly sets you on fire. Again, another theme that we saw here from your ego position. Now, as an outcome, we have the Three of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So, some of you single Cancers out there are going to truly be popular at the end of the month. There's a lot of people vying for your attention, and that's great if you are single. Now, any situation, however, if that is not applicable to you, that brings you any kind of strife, because the 3 talks about strife, and the 5s represent instability, like I was saying here before, and problems. Try to maneuver it or deal with it with tact and with an open heart. Any person that wishes to fight with you or be at odds with you, try to not engage. Instead, surprise them. Surprise them with your charm. Surprise them with your compassion. Anytime anybody just says whatever it is that they think and maybe their words hurt, maybe it's because they're hurting. And instead of reacting to that, instead give them an offer and an understanding of, I see where you're coming from. And sometimes that doesn't even need to be verbalized, just with your actions. You know, disengage. Smile. Honestly, sometimes that's all you need to disarm somebody, is with compassion. So be compassionate. Trust your instincts. Trust your gut. You have the beautiful moon card, the High Priestess here. You have a lot of intuition happening. Don't overthink things. And I think you're going to have a great month. Now, if you feel like this reading has been of help to you, and I truly hope that it has brought you clarity and assistance in maneuvering with these energies for the month of June, please do subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. It would truly mean a lot to me. Now, I would like to thank you for visiting my channel, and I would really like to extend some special thanks and lots of gratitude to every person that has subscribed to my channel and has commented on my videos. I read all of the comments and they really make me feel like I am making a difference, and that's exactly why I opened my channel. It was to try to help as many people as I could through this medium. Now, if you feel like this has helped you, please like and subscribe, like I said, and share this video. You never know, you could help somebody else as well. Now, if you would like a private reading with me, please visit tripletarot.com. I would love to read for you. Now, with all that said, have a beautiful month, Cancer, and happy birthday to all of you celebrating your birthday in the month of June. I'll see you guys in July. Bye-bye.